What is up, Brassonians? It's time. It's time for that 10th and final brawl with Jason and I. We've been working our way through the AFR Uncommon Commanders. Having a great time doing it. There's been a lot more back and forth in this one, which has been really nice. So we are down to our very last green commander. Where's my source?
Usually the
There it
best
is.
creatures and the best removal.
We're down to our very last green commanders, which means I'm playing
Katie
Targnar
is
and
playing
Jason is
Targnar,
playing the Golgari lady, whose
and this
name
was
I
my version,
constantly forget.
which
And yeah,
I
the
thought
best two out
was
of three.
really
Start with
good
a
during
coin flip, then it
playtesting. And
goes
if
to
you
the
watch the last
loss, and
video,
then
I
we'll talk
beat
about
Katie
our
with it,
decks a bit
so this should already be
and what we liked,
fun.
what we didn't like, all that fun stuff.
Um,
I
and
don't
so this is the
love
last
this
one
deck. I think I
for
have some
the
dumb
initial
things in
showing, and then we're
here
gonna have a
that
showdown.
Jason had a very
We're
strong
gonna
deck
do
yesterday. But we'll take a peek. Maybe we'll get lucky.
at
Maybe he won't
least
kill everything I do
3
ever,
different decks.
and
We get to pick.
it'll be
We might do
okay.
more. Might make it like a best of 5.
Just waiting for Jason to give us the all
Let me
clear
change
over
this
here.
real
Ooh, I have too many
quick.
decks again.
Not tournament match. Friendly brawl.
Ooh, I think this one posted already.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
I think we're safe to get rid of that one.
Just meant to click on it, save it. All
I'm
right.
actually behind on my
Go ahead and
postings, so I'm
challenge
sorry,
Katie real
Brassonians.
quick.
And I'll get back on
Quick and
those,
in a
making
hut.
sure these get out weekly. And that's the signal.
Go back and unmute.
Time to get after this bad boy. And hopefully not embarrass myself. We'll see. Gotta unmute Jason. Oh, that's not a good sign. Jason, you're not even muted.
So let's go on mute Jason, and then that was it. So I was
I know.
waiting.
And then I looked and I was
Normally
like, he's not
Normally
even
you say
unmuted.
hi.
No. So that was probably an interesting intro with me talking over you or you talking over me. That's fine. It's fine.
It's probably me talking over you.
Yeah.
Because I definitely muted you.
Interessante. Well, I pressed the button, but I didn't press the button apparently. It's fine. It's not a Brass City stream unless something goes horribly wrong.
Oh, and I want you to embarrass yourself.
Yeah, I
'Cause
know.
I want the win.
Jason's out for blood after my BS win game 2 yesterday.
Such BS.
It was really bad. There was no reason for me to win that game.
Oh, that's terrible.
I don't know. Lands and spells, probably fine.
Yeah, I was telling him how I'm on the green black and you're on the green red, and in the last video we got to watch what green red does and how I enjoyed playing green red Bard class. Bard class?
Yep.
I'm not okay with that.
You're not okay with that? You didn't even run it in yours, I don't think.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. Oh, you messed up.
I did.
You sure did.
Oh, yeah, he would have been free. Sure did mess up. I'm so used to all those reduction spells being like reduce it by colorless, not by actual colors, that I don't even think about it.
That's fair.
But yeah, that's why this one's better.
Yeah, you could have got that to level 2 and still played Targnar and
Yeah, I could have done all kinds of things.
wasted no mana.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to play this main phase. Jesus. Having a Jason day where I keep 3 land and then I draw no more land. We're calling that a Jason from now on.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not doing any of this, though. Gosh dang, we're gonna start out with a turn 2 or turn 3 misplay. It's gonna be a rough day. Well, if I must.
You must.
Yeah, I did that wrong too. Gosh dang. I'm fired today.
Wondered if you were gonna have some burn.
I mean, just the one. And we're good. Oh, that's less good. My bard class.
Yeah, I need you to not have your legendary creatures come in bigger.
Wow. Man, story of my life. Everything's just like a mana short. You're having pulling a real Jason over there with your 3
I
land.
sure am.
What are you doing? The hell? There you go. Binding fixes it.
Sort of.
Well, now you have 4 land. Look at that, 6 land.
See, can't gain life. During your upkeep, I take 2.
Yep. Wow. So rude. Wasn't bugging nobody.
He was bugging lots of people. He was mean mugging people.
Was not. He's just chilling over there. Not bothering nobody. Like, is there like a 1 mana sack spell? You keep hovering over Arcane. I'm like, did I fuck up?
No, that was me just going over across it.
Gotcha. I was like, oh no, how'd I do that wrong? uh...
Oh.
I'm sure you have another kill spell.
Not the point.
The point is you're mad? Okay.
I'm mad because I don't have it. I only ever get to do one thing at a time.
Yeah. I'm running out of cards, though. No, that's not the one that lets me be an a-hole. Okay. Want that. Don't want that even less. Okay.
That's not really what you wanted to do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. Well, that was interesting.
I think it's so dumb that you can't learn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that bad card that we talked about earlier. You know what? I'm going to play the bad card. I'm going to play it. I'm going to own it. I put this bad card in my deck. I'm going to play it.
Okay. I mean, that bad card can win you the game right now since I don't really have a whole lot of health.
I was going to say, I think this bad card is going to win me the game right now.
Yeah, if I survive till next turn. Oh, yeah, I'm just dead. If I survive the turn, though, it'd be real bad for you.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to not get mana screwed. I'm really
Just
getting
for
tired
one
of
game. Just for one game. Jason would like to not get mana screwed.
You know, there were the
Jeez.
7 after the video last night that or 5 games out of 7 last night where I got mana screwed. Because, keep a 3-land hand, lose the game on 3 land at like turn 12.
Yeah, like you did what you could. Like,
I'm not going to mulligan away a 3-land hand when I've got both colors in draft. Like,
well, this does not have both colors. Nor does this. Fine. Oh god, this is bad. Well, maybe not. It's bad adjacent. That's pretty bad.
oh, and now you're going to learn.
I'm learning.
That's what I get for teaching you how to do things.
Wow. So rude.
Wanted to draw a card.
I think I'd still rather get this on the board. I don't know if that's correct, but I think I'd still rather get that on the board. Oof. Yup. Yup.
Ugh. That's gross.
I'm gonna do that because that's dumb. This is also dumb. If I get to do this, I'm going to be called many names. Ow. Names are coming.
Are they? They sure are.
Jason is very in the tank, or Jason is very mad. Or both.
Just upset.
Or I can't hear him.
Nope. So now I've got mana, but like,
No, looks like I just can't hear him. I'll fix my
oh,
Discord in a minute. It's so early for my Discord to kick out. Okay, yes, you may have the duders.
yay, duders.
Yes, I may hear the Jason, maybe.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Yay. No, I just haven't really had anything decent. As you could tell, since I followed up my Toski with a creature 2 turns afterwards.
Yeah, like you're just not drawing stuff and junk.
The only creature that I can cast at this point is Sashara, and it's not because of mana. Because that's my only creature that I can cast.
Well, that's not good. It doesn't feel like a good, fun victory when, um, you're just like not in it.
Eh, it happens.
Um,
Why not Vorinclex?
well, I mean, why not indeed? As we said, green red, incredibly powerful.
Can be. The fact that you were able to follow up your Bard class or Fighter class or whatever the hell class that was, with then also having so many legendaries in hand.
Yeah. Well, being able to play, um,
Well, just playing your commander
for free.
for
Yeah.
free and then for 2. Well, for free, then for 2, then for 4. Like just reducing that is incredibly powerful.
Yeah. I mean, this is not ideal, but I don't want to throw away that many land, so... Also, I do really like the Crimson Vow
Yeah.
background. Yeah. Deck mat or whatever they want to call these things. I don't know what they want to call these things.
Yeah, I don't know. The rose petals I find to be a little annoying that just float through the center of the playfield.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The constant cascading rose petals.
Yeah.
No, I'm not blocking that.
No.
No, I mean, I like my guy. I guess one of each? I don't know. Would like it a lot better if they put one of those into play for me.
Then it wouldn't be an instant.
It's true.
Or if it was an instant, you'd have to sacrifice a land.
Blah.
What do you mean, ugh?
Your guys are gonna get bigger.
They sure are. No, you didn't want to block that?
No, didn't want to insta lose my guy. Thanks. I don't have enough mana for that right meow.
So I don't think the rose petals would be as annoying if you could click on them while they're falling.
You can click on them?
You cannot.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. If you could click on them while they were falling, I think it would be better.
Oh, I have to block. Okay. Seraph gets a counter, which is not what I wanted.
But it's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And isn't that really what it's all about?
Isn't that what it's all about there, yeah?
What's it's all about?
Can't have this keep happening. Cannot have this keep happening. Well, I'm going to keep taking like 6 because I'm not blocking that, but... I'm only going to take 4 this time. Ugh. Stay out of my graveyard. Not my owl bear.
You stay out of your graveyard.
Not my owl bear. Wow, so hurtful.
Yeah.
He's a big kitty.
Sure is.
Okay. gets it off the board. But at what cost? Guess that's better. It's probably gonna die to a kill spell, but maybe not. Maybe it won't die to a kill spell. Don't do it. Don't cast it.
Okay.
My turn. Okay. I'm less squishy. For now. Alright, land. This guy. Give me one of them.
Yes, we do want to take that action.
Yeah, I would still like your guys not to get bigger. I would prefer that.
Well, I didn't want the card that was on top of my library, and I needed more land. So.
Oh, well, boom. Not doing damage. We gotta be doing damage, right? We can't just be sitting here playing tiddlywinks. Gotta try to do some damage. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Bye, kitty.
Oh, that's a real good card.
Don't want you to have good cards.
It's not a good card. It's a real good card.
I don't want that either. Ugh, it's like your game. I have like piles of mana, but like not great things to do with it.
I mean, I've also had piles of mana with not good things to do with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you. I'm over here. It's like I got mana for days. I just don't have very good things to do with it, I think. That's a real good card. Guess we'll go ahead and block.
That was fucking stupid. The whole point was to gain the life. That I couldn't do anymore.
Oh. Because you forgot it.
Because I forgot it.
I don't like your 10-10.
Why don't you like my 10-10?
I do not care for the 10-10. I wouldn't mind the 10-10 if this had like first strike. But otherwise I do not care for the 10-10.
I like the 10-10.
Here, you can have another land.
Why you gotta be that way? I mean, I'm gonna take it. Because I'd be silly not to.
You can have another land. Ugh. Yep.
Let's just get rid of both these problem cards.
Yeah. Let's get rid of all the problems. It's not ideal. God.
Well, thank God he's dead.
uh. Yeah, I don't think making that guy a 4/4 is going to do much.
That was a good draw, too.
Oh, that's right. It's plant tokens equal to my lands in play.
Basic lands in play.
Yeah, yikes. So many plants. Trying to prep myself for a long, slow death. Should speed up now.
Well, I can't bring the Tarrasque back. Because he's legendary.
Isn't that annoying? Okay. It's day right now, right?
It is, in fact, day.
Okay.
So, yes, not minus 13, minus 13. It's just minus 2, minus 2.
It's just to make me waste mana so that it won't die. Okay.
So you won't cast anything. So it'll go become night.
Yeah, I definitely can't cast the spell that's in my hands, so it's nighttime. So many plants! You're gonna watch this game and tell me I misplayed ages ago, probably. We'll see.
We'll see. over in here. Only legendary creatures, so that would be a stupid cast.
Okay. This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Oh, it hurts you just fine.
Yeah. I can't even do it again.
Sure. Here's my land.
I guess I should have done that first. No, it's tapped. Never mind. I lied. You can't cube it. You can die with dignity over here. I've been holding Froghemoth for like 9 million years and I couldn't get through because of your stupid Birdmire.
Hey, remember when you told me Birdmire was a stupid card?
Yep. I didn't say it was stupid. I just was like, it's not great. But yeah, the booty is real.
The fact that it's a 1/4 or 2/4 or whatever the 1/4 I think on the front side
I
for
think it's a
three,
1/4, yeah.
but it's a 1/4 for three, so that makes it good enough, and then it becomes a really good creature on the night side. Plus, it has reach.
Do, do, do. Message. Oh, I hate that it does it when I put it in there. My bad. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Alright. Import. I successfully imported. Everyone can see all my life gain decks at the top of my list now that you told me about that one new card. Like, oop. I'm gonna play against 1 million of those decks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the worst.
I don't own 2 cards in this deck.
Are they bad cards? Probably.
Bard Class and Leyline Tyrant.
No. Bard class proved to be I. Where is she? There she is. Alright. I get to go first. Turn. Flip.
So, I like Unnatural Growth. If you had something to just... If you had, Grook's Uprising.
Oh, where everything had trample? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely won games off it because since it's both combats, it's like I get to swing with my big dudes and you chump or you whatever, and then I play a dude behind it, and then I just have a big ass blocker behind it. But yeah, I like Unnatural Growth. Storm the Festival obviously is terrible, except for the one time it wasn't.
Well, if you're in that situation where your opponent's low, I think it is a good card. And realistically, you get what, all but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards off of it.
Yeah, I just happen to have like a ridiculous one off you too, because like the game that we had, it gave me an Unnatural Growth Froghemoth, Leyline Tyrant, and I think something else good as like an option. It's like, well, this is dumb. So
Yeah. Well, and on top of it, you had Zariel in play to get
yeah,
it all hate. So if you don't have that, that might not be the game. But because you're just like, it doesn't matter what creatures I take, they're all going to have haste.
yeah.
Like,
Because we were in perfect storm town, it was fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Um.
mean, you still had Goldspan Dragon that you could have hit. You could have hit like Goldspan and Froghemoth, and then you just have 2/4/4s with haste. Like, there's options, but I don't like the card. It costs too much mana for what it does. And there's a lot of people who won't agree with me and talk about how good this card is, and I don't see it. I've seen it played. I still don't see it.
Yeah, I play it, and I would say that I don't see it. Usually, I'm playing it. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I've usually I'm playing it like in an oh shit situation, and then I swear to God, it's like here's your one drops, or like here's just garbage. That's not gonna help. Yeah, I've never really seen it be awesome
Well,
by any means.
and it's more for like constructed. So you're gonna have 4 Goldspan Dragons. You're gonna have, you know,
Yeah, yeah, that
multiple
makes a lot more
copies and
sense.
stuff. But even then, it's like, okay, if you get lucky, you get 2 Goldspan Dragons off of for 6 mana. That's not bad, but is that really what you wanted?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of all the hits. Waking the Trolls. Is that? I can't remember why I did that. Is that removal?
Great target land. Put target land from graveyard into play. Choose an opponent. If they have fewer lands than you get to create X number of 4/4s equal to the difference.
Yeah, that must have just been to make a whole bunch of trolls then, because I do have a lot of land grab in here. Or at least I tried. Not a lot, but at least I tried to have some land grab in here.
Really, normally you have so much less than I do in green because I do try to make a top end and then make sure I can get to said top end.
Yeah, get to the top end. Um, I like In Search of Greatness. I like the Scry. I've definitely had it help me, just throw stuff into the board as well. Not as often as I get the Scry, but I still like even the 2 mana to Scry every turn is also fine. So
I've it started in a bunch of decks. It's just never made the final cut because normally I'm just like, all right, so I've got 63 cards. Goodbye In Search of Greatness.
yeah, you don't make it.
I'd rather just have whatever I'm going to put into play with you in the deck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't mind Batman snoring, y'all. What else? Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's vastly different from yours, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, but it played fine enough. Um, I don't know. I guess this just kind of shows. I mean, red green's just such is just so good in brawl or commander in general. Like, there's just a lot of versatility in what you want to do with it. It's a lot
Yeah.
of good cards to play. So, I mean,
We had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 copy, repeats, not counting land.
yeah, only 12 in common. Yeah, that's crazy. I definitely went more spot removally than you did. Um, with the frostbites and the cinderclasms and the pyre and the dragon's fire and all that fun stuff. Um, Couple of fights, because in theory I should have big dudes that don't care about fighting stuff. Um,
Yeah. And I like Iska's Chariot, but if you're not making
yeah, a lot of
better than a 2,
tokens.
well, if you're not making better than a 2/2 token, it's meh.
Yeah. Um, Prosperous Innkeeper combos nice off Phylath late game when you're maybe a little like you're a little ouchy. Um, yeah, just
Oh yeah. I'm like, what? I was thinking both in play already, and I was just like, how does that help?
oh yeah. You got
Having a
like
proper innkeeper and then Phylasthing with like 12 basics and gaining 13 life. Yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah, yeah. When you're like ow, and then you're like yay, it's pretty good. Um, Rampage, I actually was using kind of more as a way to thin my deck more often than not, but then I can use it obviously to get rid of your stuff if I need to get rid of your stuff. But yeah, otherwise I use that mostly to just ramp my basics out.
So the first time I read this, I completely misread it
Oh,
because
okay.
I thought it was if you destroy a land, go get 3 land because the spell by itself is destroy something, go get a land. If you destroy a land, get 2. And I was like, okay, so am I getting 3?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's just 2. Eh.
Yeah, I mean, it is just the two. It's just replacing a land for three, right? But it is. I mean, like I said, I like it for the thin.
Yeah.
You don't want to be drawing land all the time.
And then you definitely helped me with it because I was just like, oh, I need some land, and then
Yeah.
you were kind enough to give me some land and shuffle away. So Werewolf Pack Leader was on top of my deck, which at that point wasn't going to help me at all.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, yeah, I want to go get a land. I wanted a land anyway, and this can go away.
Yeah, and this can go bye bye. Oh, Quakebringer is kind of a weird ad, but I find like stally games. I definitely had it where it was like, okay, we're both sitting here not really able to punch through. So me kind of picking you off while that's happening until I can get a flyer, works out kind of nice.
Think is if you had at least one other giant, so that way even if it was dead, you could still be pinging away at them.
Yeah.
Makes this 100% fine. But as your only giant, it
Yes.
begs to die. So like people will be more apt to killing it faster just for because the no life I couldn't gain life and it was dealing 2. No, this
Yeah.
needs to die now.
This has to go. So yeah, Storm the Festival just needs to be a different giant, and then wouldn't be so bad. All right, let me flop over to yours here. Boop, boop, boop. You didn't get to swarm me with skeletons. That was the whole thing you
I,
wanted to do today.
I never saw it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt you would have windmill slammed that down the second you drew that card if
So
you had it.
fast.
Yeah.
So fast since that's what got you the win when you were playing Sashara.
Yeah. That card is so good. I gotta go. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I want to build standard around it. I gotta like go look again. I think I tried, and I think it was a poor deck. I need to just go try it
Yep.
again. Just yep. It just is a poor deck. Okay.
It,
Bummer.
it's not good enough because it's a 5-drop enchantment and then you need to just run like so much removal.
Yeah, to
That's
keep
kind of
it
like,
going.
yeah.
Bummer.
Well, not even just keep it going, but just to like make sure that you survive until you can drop it on turn 5.
Yeah, that's true. Having enough dudes to drop it on turn 5 is a real problem.
Why'd you kill my Lisette? What
Because
was she doing to you?
because she kept making things larger, and I needed things to not be larger. I knew I was like, oh, I can't hear him, but he's mad.
No, at that point I was kind of indifferent because I had mana, and then I had like Poet's Quill and Massive Gristlebrand, and I had land, and then like I got Rolling Regrowth, and I was just like, Sure, games that I don't need any of this shit is when you're giving it all to me, and none of my creatures, none of my like, no more removal. I was just like, what the hell?
It's like, what is going on? Um,
But pretty standard for me. Ranger class, I feel like might have been a kind of surprise coming out of a deck that for me.
yeah, you don't usually typically play a lot of the class cards. The Vorpal Sword is a Jason staple in black decks at this point for the
Yeah,
memes.
so's Poet Squill is going to be in all pretty much any black command or brawl deck I build too, just because it is lifelink, and black is
Yeah.
so much about hurting yourself. I'm gonna hurt myself, but then I'm just gonna gain some life to make
Yeah,
up
but I'm
for
gonna
it.
gain it right back.
Yeah,
Um, Outland Liberator is great. I don't think I ever really like super looked at the card hard, but like yeah, being able to just attack and destroy what you need is great.
yeah.
Um,
You know what? Even if you don't get to it, like even if it never goes to night, just being able to cast it and sack it to destroy something.
yeah, and in black you've got ways to get stuff back, so you know.
Yeah. Well, and it's not a legend, so I had Drana in that last game.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, well, the only things in my graveyard that are creatures are legends.
Um, yeah. Otherwise, I would say. I mean, we talked about Bird Admirer, but otherwise, I would say yeah, all pretty much standard Jason cards. The Cube and the Gissa. Those are ones I did not have in mind.
You
Um,
had Cube.
did I have Cube? Okay.
I think you had Cube. You didn't have Gissa. I don't think you've had her in any of your decks, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah. Yeah, because this is actually a great card. Yeah. Yeah, Gissa's very good. Toski's amazing. Sereth is great. Binding of the Old Gods is great.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that I didn't actually play the snow base, the snow forest swamp.
Oh yeah.
I'm finding that I dislike Lair of the Hydra,
Oh.
not for play reasons, because if that's your first land, you have to click through the turn. Like, it doesn't just go, oh, I'm done, because it's just a green to activate.
Oh.
So it's more of just an annoyance.
Yup.
And the other part, like, X can't be 0. Then why do you give me the option when this is my only land in play?
Yeah, when it's yeah. Oh god. There's definitely some why do I even have to resolve this things in this game?
Well, like, if X could be 0, then it's a valid
Yeah, valid question.
option.
Yeah.
But since it's something I physically cannot do, why are you asking me?
Yeah, then why aren't we moving the game along? Um so I mean we talked about this before too, like Shesra just, any other Golgari commander, really. It's just not.
Yeah.
I mean, she did some work for you for sure with the blocks once you had Tarask going, but
Yeah, and there are definitely times where in playtesting where I was just like, oh, I need her to die because I need her bewitching whispers again, and so I'll send her on a death mission a turn or two before I really want it. And
yeah.
most people are kind enough to kill her for me.
Yeah, most people are nice enough to be like, well, yeah, because you're like, I'm just going to swing with my big boy, and then you're like, great. I would love for you to swing with your big boy.
No, usually like I'll send her like I'll attack. I go to attack and I'll attack with her, and most people are just like, it's a 1/3. The hell's it gonna do? Block and kill it. Okay.
Yeah,
Play
you're
this
like,
big stupid thing. She's coming back next turn, and now you know
yeah.
why.
And now you know why. Yeah, I mean, the art on her is beautiful. It's a shame that it's just like a meh card that you don't really want to
Yeah.
play. Yeah.
Yeah, neither of her abilities are very like Whispers of the Grave. is okay, but then like you got to keep up the removal, having things die every turn to get the extra card draw, but then you have to supplement that with the life gain because you're paying 2 life to draw a card. It's just a whole lot of eh.
Yeah. Just eh. Well, all right. Next
All
time,
right.
next time we meet, it'll be the biggin.
Do we want to do best of 3 or best of 5?
I guess we should probably do best of five, right? There's just like so many decks, so we should just pick like our favorite five, I guess, and we'll just
Yeah.
run them in there, and then,
And then we'll still do the 5 spell swap.
yeah, I think that's
'Cause
fair.
if you find something that you're just like, God, I hate this, and then you're stuck drawing it and potentially like the finals, when especially since, well, I don't talk to anybody, and I don't think you do either when it comes to deck building, because the one person who would want to help you, you won't listen
Yeah, fair.
to. I want to build
Um,
this deck. Hey, I got some ideas. Anybody but you.
Anybody but you. I'll listen to anybody on the team, but basically the leader of the team.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So like if you're just like, oh, maybe this card's really good, and you play test it and you like don't see it, and then you see it and find out just how bad it is. Like, this needs to be fun.
Yeah, I will say that I like that this series had a little bit more back and forth, and um,
You got what? 40% of the wins?
I got a lot more wins this time around, so it wasn't just like, well, this sucks all the
Well, you
time.
got today, you got when you played red black. You got when you did green black.
I think I got last week too, actually.
You did that's yeah, you got today. Oh yeah, so it was today, last week, green black and red black.
And and red white.
That was last week.
Oh, what it was yesterday. Did I win
Yesterday
yesterday, or
was
did you win yesterday?
you did not win yesterday because
Oh, okay.
werewolves prevailed.
Oh yeah, because werewolves are ridiculous. Yeah.
Because in red green, if you use Targnar and then build the werewolves deck, it's stronger than if you were to build Tovolar and then the werewolves deck.
Yeah, take notes, people. Tovolar not that great. I want to call him Toblerone. I think I'm just fat. I just want to call him Toblerone. Make it
I mean, you
easy.
can call him Toblerone.
Yeah. People just know what I'm talking about, hopefully.
Most of them probably would.
Yeah. I think we should not eliminate decks. I think there will probably be enough variety that it will probably be okay. I don't know. What do you think? Just be
You
show
don't
up with
have.
five and we'll see.
Yeah, is there a deck that I played that you're just like, I don't really want to play against that again?
I don't think so. I mean, there
Okay.
might be one where I'm like, I don't want to play against it with this deck again. You know what I mean?
And that can happen, but that's kind of the whole. We're bringing 5 decks, and it's just pick a deck. That's what we're playing.
Yeah, but I mean, if it happens, it happens. I think.
Yeah, but that's like no different than going, oh, I don't want to play. Like you play historic a lot, going, oh, I don't want to play against. I don't know.
I'm gonna not want to play against mono white life gain for the rest of my life. That's
I don't want to play against Waste Not, and then you get into some tournament effect, and there's Waste. Like it, you can't be like, I don't want to play against this deck, so I won't.
yeah. No, I think let's just keep it fair. Let's just play the decks you want to play. Now, is there no color restrictions, right? If I want to bring two whites or whatever,
No,
that would be yeah.
whatever 5 decks you want to bring.
Whatever five decks I want to bring. All right, it's going down, y'all. We're gonna see. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I
but
have
that's
five
why
decks.
that's why I also suggested the best of 5 as opposed to the best of 3, because then
Yeah.
because
So we're
best
gonna
of 3
play.
would just suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna play all five decks one time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Um.
You can bring any decks you want, but you can't repeat them while
Yeah,
playing.
that makes sense. All right. Hopefully, I have five decks I like.
I have 5 decks I don't like.
Yeah, that's fair. That
Let's see.
is fair.
We'll just go ahead and delete them right now.
Just
You
write me
go
out. They're out.
away, and you automatically go away. Let's see. You might be a good deck. Okay, so there's only 3 that I absolutely will not play, and they are now
Oh, well,
deleted.
that's. Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't think Criddle's making anybody's cut. Uh.
Criddle was pretty good,
Oh, alright. There were a
but
lot that I
Gretchen
was
went
thinking.
away,
Yeah,
Hannah went
Gresham's not making
away,
it.
and the red blue.
Oh, okay. No Faraday for you.
No, I don't. I don't. I would refuse. I will. I refuse. It's not even that I would. I refuse to bring a commander when if I want to play that color combination, I would never choose that card.
Yeah, not this one. Hashtag not his commander.
And Faraday and Gretchen
Yeah,
and Hannah. Like if I want to play that color combination, I'll find something much better
yeah.
than
Literally
just
anything else.
yeah.
Well, alright, Bressonians.
An
If you.
artifact that taps for those colors because I'll do that instead.
Yeah. Alright, Bressonians, thanks for joining us. Please be sure to check out Jason's channel, Tybalt Gaming, to check out his drafts. He has a lot of drafts, and to check out his side of the brawl. Feel free to tell us when we misplay, because that's fine. It happens. And then we become better players. Like when I played Bard class the correct time, the second time.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a shame I told you about that in game 1.
yeah. Could just RTFC a little more, that would help. Like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. And then we'll see you in the next video for the Ultimate Brawl. Have a good day, y'all.
Have a good one.